Hey everyone, welcome back to Retro Gaming Ledger. Today we're going to talk about a few Burger King Xbox 360 games that are seeing all-time highs. You heard correctly. Burger King advertisement games are actually hitting all-time highs, and it's very reflective of the ecstatic nature of retro gaming. The fact that there is slight demand for these almost so bad that it's good video games because people are collecting them and they want them. They don't know if they're going to be able to get them again. But games like Big Bumpin, Pocket Racer, what was it, Pocket Bike Racer, uh, what's the other one? Sneak King. They're all going up in price. I'm going to show you some price charts uh, right as this video continues. But I stumbled upon this. I was thinking to myself, I was looking through the list of GameStop games, and it was listed. There were games available on their website for Sneak King. And I had seen listings on Walmart priced at, $7.99, brand new, sealed. I'm like, this has got to be a joke. It's a novelty that people are still selling this game, that it's still available. But now that I see the price going up, it kind of makes me want to get one of those. If I can get a $5 complete in box of Sneak King just to have it to my collection, and it's backwards compatible on the Xbox original, which makes it even more interesting. Actually, no, it's compatible on Xbox One, sorry, because it's 360. Uh, but, it kind of makes me want to just have one copy just to say I have one. And it's got a unique history. The fact that you had to buy a value meal in order to pay $3.99 for one of these games. It was a holiday promotion. You had to get a value meal. Basically, you could get a game for cheap. It was during the holidays. So that's kind of a unique situation. Who knows what's going to happen in those games? There's probably millions of them, but I'm blown away by this market. I'm finding all these games going up. I mean, I can't tell you how many charts. I've probably seen less than 25 in which the prices are going down. Maybe they're holding steady horizontally. There's a few, but I have not seen many going down. I've seen a hell of a lot going up. And it's just a testament to what's going on in the retro gaming market. Let's get to it. I'm going to show you the charts, and we're going to be amazed. See you in a bit.
Hey guys, here we go with the first example. Big Bumpin. Big Bumpin' bumper cars, Burger King. The 3Bs, like in All at the Office. We've got a chart here that is hitting all-time highs. Look at the all-time highs as of recently. As of, you could argue this month. This month is seeing an all-time high. We are seeing a general slow, but it's starting to pick up speed, rise. We had steadiness. You see this line? This line is a very good indicator what things, if things are peaking up. Go back all the way to 2017. A few times would it peak above that $4 line. A few times. Not too often. Peak a little bit here and there. But then after COVID, we had more peaks. We had a huge peak. We had an all-time high right after COVID, and we went down a little bit. We were in the $4 range, but then we had this huge mountain right here. Well, I wouldn't say huge mountain, but I mean, relatively speaking on the chart, it looks pretty big. And then now we've got an ascension. We have broken clear of that $6 mark, and we got to $7. This game went up. You would think the way they printed the hell out of this game that the price would go down and nobody would want this, but it's the fact that people want physical games. They want physical games in their hand with box art. They are collecting, and that is why this price is going up and not down. It's because the world is going digital and you don't really own your games anymore. That is why this game is going up. And this is not the only game. Let's look at the other ones. This is, I looked at the gameplay of this game. It looks like a fun multiplayer kind of bumper car. It's got some unique games to it, some mini games to it. It's not some special RPG that is all of a sudden going up. This is just a very simple game that was printed into oblivion as a promo for Burger King. So, let's look at the next one. Pocketbuck. This is the other game. There was 3 games that were all for sale. Pocketbuck Racer. Now, look at this chart. Okay, let's go all time. We hit another all-time high this month. Same price range, about $7. We're maybe 30 cents off. But look, again, look at that $4 range. And actually, that $4 range, that's what it was originally costing at Burger King. That's what the game cost. You got a value meal, and then you could pay $4, and you could get the game. That's what the game was worth at that point. But then look, once 2020 and 2021 happened, we started getting that upward movement. And now it's breaking clear of that $4 consistently. It's got angle. It's got momentum. Could this game be at $10 Could this game be at $10 in a year? It could be at $8 in a year. That's a possibility. $10 in a year, that's probably far-fetched, but it could be at $8. We could see an 8 handle in a year. That's possible. I'm not saying, it's definitely not impossible. It's moving upwards. There's upwards momentum. And it's just interesting. It's interesting to watch. Let's go to Sneak King. This one didn't do so well, but it's still doing okay. Yeah, I saw this chart and it was kind of interesting. We had a price spike. Again, you look at that $4 mark. That's what it was selling for. And it hugged that line for the longest time. We had occasional spikes here and there. Not too much, like $1 up, and then that one was about $2 up. But then, whoa, mama, $8.49. I mean, let's look at some of the sales. This sold complete in box on eBay. This was in July 9th for $11. $11. Someone bought this game for $11. Oh my god. There it is. So someone bought it for $14. Maybe that's even crazier. It's $20 Canadian. So we all need to be aware of what's going on here, I think. These aren't special games. These aren't, hidden gems, okay? I mean, for a collector, maybe they are hidden gems, but it's not like these aren't readily available games. If you can find one, you can probably find one at a GameStop. I don't know how easily, but look at that. That's incredible. Burger King game. So I hope you guys have really enjoyed this. I'm just blown away. Advert games are doing well in the collecting market. So I'll leave it there with that. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please like and subscribe this video, and I will see you guys soon. Okay.